Today, we are going to work on filling out a teen budget worksheet together for one budget cycle. So the first thing that you need to do, other than print out your teen budget worksheet and your teen budget money calendar, is to figure out how long one budget cycle is going to be for you. This is the amount of time that your money for this budget cycle needs to last. Is it going to be 1 week, bi-weekly, or 2 weeks, 1 month, or by your paycheck dates? And what I recommend when you're first starting out learning how to budget is to do it by 1 week. So after you figure out the budget cycle length that you want a certain amount of money to last you for, the next thing that you'll want to do is fill out your money calendar for the entire month that that budget cycle is in. So I filled out a money calendar for July 2025. You can do it for any week of the month that is in here, 2 weeks, paycheck, whatever you're going to do. But go ahead and fill out the money calendar with the correct dates on the correct days of the week. So your money calendar is really a way for you to look ahead in the weeks before, during, and after your budget cycle so that you can kind of estimate money that's coming in, money that might need to be going out, and what's sort of happening around your budget that's going to affect your actual budgeting and the way that you use your money during that specific budget cycle. So you want to go ahead and fill out your money calendar with the budget cycle, the amount of time, put the dates at the top of your budget worksheet then, and fill in any of those sort of big rocks as far as when money is coming in and when money is going out and going to be used for something. Okay, now it's time to plug in the planned amount that you have coming in, your money coming in for this weekly budget cycle, and the amounts that you think you're going to spend during this weekly budget cycle, and also your planned savings amount. So you want to take your budget worksheet, look at your money calendar, and add in any of those spots that you had already filled in for money you think you have coming in or money you think you need going out. You're going to fill in this example, there is babysitting gig coming up during this budget cycle, and the person expects to get $20 from that. So in your planned amount, you put $20 in that column. There is an allowance expectant of $10 coming in for a total of $30 of money coming in this week to use, okay? Then for expenses, this person looked on their money calendar and saw that they have a birthday party coming up that they get to go to this weekend. And so they want to buy a gift and they're estimating that they're going to spend $15 on that gift. Snacks they need to buy for an estimate of about $5 from the vending machine at school or somewhere else. And also they need to pay their brother back $5. So that goes in here for a total planned spending amount of $25, which leaves them with $5 left over. And so that $5 left over from the planned amount of money coming in and money going out can go into savings, or it can be used as a buffer at this point just to see how the week goes. Now, at the end of this week, so either July 5th or July 6th from this example, this teenager needs to come back to this worksheet and take their receipts or their spending that they've done online and that sort of thing and fill in the actual amounts, the actual amount that they earned, the actual amount that they spent, the actual amount of money that they put into their savings space, either their piggy bank or a savings account, wherever they have their savings space at. Because what you plan to do with your money and what actually happens during that week is typically different. Just an FYI, even us adults, we have trouble with actually planning things out and estimating and what happens. You might spend more, you might spend less. Things come up, maybe there's a new earning opportunity during the week that you weren't even aware of, and just add in when you come to do your reflection and you fill out this leak or leftover column here and this actual earned over here, fill in what happened in this column and just add it in there and add everything up and see how things went. Do you have leaks, meaning you spent more than you brought in or more than you had planned for that week? Or do you have leftovers and you have extra money at the end of this budget cycle? So with that extra money, you could either put it into savings, just sweep it into your savings account or your piggy bank, Or you can put that amount down here and use it as seed money for your next budget cycle worksheet that you are going to fill out. Now, I want you to go through this process and have your teenager go through this process for a total of 6 weeks. I think that is how long it's going to take for them to really start becoming aware of making better estimates, making better plans with their money, looking at a money calendar, filling that out. If for 6 weeks they'd have to do 2 different money calendars, and thinking ahead a little bit about what money they think is going to come in, what money they think they need to have going out, and just starting to plan some of their money management and some of their spending and some of their savings. Do this for 6 weeks, 6 different printouts of this budget worksheet, 2 of these to cover 2 different months, and watch as your teens' budgeting and money management skills grow.